a lot of people in this age we live in are very resistant against the dynamic of a male and a female being just friends. There's a lot of sneaky intentions, a lot of suspicion with whether or not you have feelings. I think they are truly twin flames.
Right off the bat, I would love both of you to tell me just a little bit about your characters. We've got Maddie's allies on the living side. Kristian, if you want to go first.
Yeah, I would say, so I play Simon Elroy, and I sort of see him as a bullet. He's very relentless. To me, he's a symbol of intuition because he's very instinctive. When I read a script, I try to look at all the events that propel the story. And for me, it was him walking into the classroom, and while the whole town of Split River believes that Maddie disappeared, he says, I have a hunch. I have a little instinct in me that something's wrong. And they're like, what's wrong? He goes, I don't know what. And so I just love those kinds of people who follow their intuition, because I think we all need those Simons. Otherwise, I believe society would crumble if everyone accepted all the information that was given to them. We have to refuse. We have to question things.
Right. And Nicole is kind of, getting on board a little bit, but at first is resistant to that.
Yeah, I would say not like a bullet, but she's a tough cookie. She's brave. She's doing things that probably other people weren't, like having the hope alive and the strong belief that, no, she's out there. She is not dead. My friend is not dead. Stop saying that. And just sort of trying to figure out what happened to her. And you'll see that throughout the season, like her just going out of her way, trying to make it untrue that she's gone. And I would also say that she's kind and artistic, and even with some of the mistakes that she may make, she had good intentions and has good intentions when she is doing and making these decisions.
Well, and without getting too much into it, for those of us who haven't seen the first couple episodes at least, Kristian, can you tell me a little bit about Simon and Maddie's relationship? Because it's clearly very special, as we move forward.
Yeah, it is. I think that their relationship is, to me, the most moving thing about School Spirits, because they met so young. And the analogy that I use is, so they met in third grade in the sandbox, but a lot of people in this age we live in are very resistant against the dynamic of a male and a female being just friends. There's a lot of sneaky intentions, a lot of suspicion with whether or not you have feelings. I think they are truly twin flames, that they're soulmates. And I'll just quickly add that if they're not like each other, they're very dissimilar, which is kind of surprising. They don't dress the same, they don't talk the same. Most of the things they are interested in are not similar, but they're so close. And that's weird, because if you go to a high school and you see two friends, they have the same shoes, they dress like each other, but they're very different. I think that's the rare kind of relationship in life where if you meet young enough, you can grow into two different people and be just as close as if you're the same person. So their identity is different, but they're that close. I love that.
Right. And we've got Nicole and Simon as our truth seekers. We're rooting for them to find out really what happened to Maddie. Yeah, we've got our detectives. What was that like for you two to kind of work together and as actors to try and find the truth?
I think it was really, really fun. If not, I feel like there was a lot of times that we had to, like, those sort of laughs that you're like, okay, hold on, like, shut up. They're about to start rolling again. We need to get serious again. That happened a lot in our scenes. But no, it was really great. It was great to watch him. He's very much like he's an actor's like very artistic. And it's really interesting watching him work. And I remember taking a bunch of BTS on the monitor when he was doing all his series scenes. So it was very nice to watch, and just a nice dynamic. Very light when we did have those light scenes. And fun.
Wonderful. Well, I am really looking forward to seeing the end of the season and seeing what happens. You both are so wonderful in it, and I appreciate you taking the time today.